Hello students, welcome to Solves classes. Today we'll be solving questions from the CAT 2018 question paper. We'll be solving questions from the slot 1 of the exam. In today's session, we'll be solving questions from the quantitative aptitude portion. So let us start off with question number 21 now. So in question number 21, it has been said, it is basically geometry based problem. So in this question, it has been said that basically we have a square ABCD. Okay, and then we have points E, F, G and H which lie on the sides A, B, C, D and D respectively. Now it has been said that the quadrilateral which is formed by joining the points E, F, G and H, it forms a square, and the square is such that its area is 62.5% that of ABCD. Now it has been said that CG is longer than EB. In that case, we need to find out the length of EB to CG. Okay, so now let us first draw the scenario over here. So firstly, what we'll try to do, we'll take that ABCD area. Let area of ABCD of square ABCD be 100 centimeter square. So that means that its side length is therefore 10 centimeter. Okay, so 10 centimeters. So we have a structure somewhat like, so we have A, B, C and D. Now we have points E, F, G, H. Now EB is longer than CG. Or no, here it is CG is longer than EB. Okay, so that implies that E will be somewhere over here. So the structure is somewhat like this. So we have a square EF GH. So this is E, this is F, this is G and this is H. So now if we take this AES small a, then the length of EB will be 10 minus A. Similarly here it will be A, then 10 minus A, then A, then 10 minus A, then A and 10 minus A. So the side length will be in such manner. And now it has been said that the area of the square EFGH is 62.5% that of ABCD. So now we have found out that the area of we have already assumed that area of ABCD is 100 centimeter square. So that implies that area of EFGH will be equal to 62.5 centimeter square. So now if we apply the Pythagoras theorem over here, the side length in this case will be equal to root over 62.5. Okay, root over 62.5. We apply the Pythagoras theorem over here, so we have a square plus 10 minus a whole square will be equal to root over 62.5 whole square. So this will give us a square plus 10 minus a whole square will be equal to root over 62.5 whole square. So we have twice of a square minus 20a will be equal to 100 minus 62.5, which is 37.5. So this ultimately gives us 4a square minus 40a will be equal to 7 plus 75 is equal to 0. So now, so therefore this structure can now be broken as 4a square minus 10a minus 30a plus 75 is equal to 0. So if we take twice a common over here and then we take 15 common over there, so we have twice of a minus 5 is equal to 0. So ultimately this gives us that the value of A, therefore we get is 15 by 2 or 5 by 2. 15 by 2 or 5 by 2. Now the thing that we need to understand over here is that EB is CG is longer than EB, so that means CG is greater than EB. Now CG is A and EB is 10 minus A, so we have twice of A is greater than 10, and that implies that A is greater than 5. So now here A, so in this case this is basically equal to 7.5 and 2.5, but we had that for our condition A must be greater than 5, so we have therefore A must be therefore only be equal to 7.5 centimeter. So therefore EB is 2.5, EB is 2.5, and CG is therefore 7.5. So EB by CG therefore in this case will be equal to 2.5 by 7.5, which is 1 by 3, and which is the option 4 over here. So option 4 over here, 1:3 is the correct option. Now let's go on to the next question. Question number 22. This is a question which is based on the concept of ratio and proportion. Okay, ratio and proportion. So now this is a very interesting question that has been given over here. Here it has been said that there are two types of tea, type A and type B. Now type A and type B, the two types of tea are mixed, and then it is sold at a price of rupees 40 per kg. Now when A and B are mixed in the ratio of 3:2, then the profit is 10%, and if this ratio is mixed in the ratio of 2:3, then profit is 5%. Now we need to find out the cost price of A and the ratio of the cost prices of A and B. What we'll try to take is that we'll take that the cost price of type A is small a and that of type B is small b. So now if the A and B are mixed in the ratio of 3:2, then we can take that the quantity of A is thrice x and quantity of B is twice x. So therefore total cost price in that case will be 3x into A plus twice x into B, and this will be equal to, since we have been said that profit is 10% and selling price is 40, so we have 110 by 100 into x into suppose some value p, which is the cost price P1, we can say P1, this is equal to 40. Okay, so 0 and 0 cancels out, and ultimately P1 will be equal to 400 by 11. So we have thrice x into A plus twice x into B will be equal to 400 by 11. This we can take as equation 1. Similarly, for the second condition we have its profit is 10%. So we have 5%. So 105 into P2, which is the second cost price of the second mixture, will be equal to 40. So that implies this is 21, this is 20, and that implies that P2 is equal to 800 by 21. So therefore we have twice x into A plus thrice x into B will be equal to 800 by 21, which is equation 2. So therefore 1 divided by 2 will give us thrice A plus 2B divided by twice A plus 3B will be equal to 400 by 11 into 800 by 21, which means 400 by 800, 1 by 2 into 21 by 11. So we have 21 by 22 over here. So this ultimately, if we if we multiply, so this will be 66A plus 44B will be equal to 42A plus 63B. So now this will give us that 24a will be equal to 19b, and that implies that a by b, which is the ratio of their cost prices of IP and type B, V is 19 by 24. So the required ratio that we are looking for is given by option 2 over here, 19 is to 24. Now let's move to the next question, which is question number 23. So as you can see from the structure over here, this structure is based on the functions. And this is the question which is based on the minimum format. Now, f of x is equal to twice of x square, comma 52 minus 5x. We have to find out the maximum possible value of f of x. So now, the maximum possible value of f of x is only possible when twice x square is equal to 52 minus 5x. So we have twice x square will be equal to 52 minus 5 of x. So this will give us that twice x square plus 5x minus 52 will be equal to 0. So this gives us twice x square plus 13x minus 8x minus 52 will be equal to 0. So if we break it down, we have, if we take x common over here and then we take minus 4 common over in the other side, then we have twice x plus 13 is equal to 0, and that implies that x is either equal to 4 or is equal to minus 13 by 2. But now here it has been said that x is a positive real number. So x cannot be equal to minus 13 by 2. X has to be equal to 4. So now the minimum value in their case therefore will be 2 into 4 square, which is 2 into 16, 32. So 32 is the maximum possible value of f of x. So this is the answer to question number 23. We'll be solving for the next questions in the subsequent videos. Thank you very much.